Sőt, jó reggelt, sziasztok, itt Recon 2, aztán most belépve találtok, mert annyit csináltam meg még én a videó előtt, bár azt megcsináltam volna tegnap este is, hogy megszereztem én az Energy Weapon Bubbleheadet. Várjunk csak. Lockpicking Bubbleheadet. Meg aztán a Perception Bubblehead, ez nem biztos, hogy az volt. De egy harmadikat biztos megszereztem, és most se tudja, még volt az, ha mindjárt kiderül. Energy Weapon Bubblehead. Lockpick. Meg a Repair Bubblehead, igen. Egyik azt itt hagytuk a Pikmin galériába. Másik az ott hagytuk a Corvegos Pen tetején. A harmadikat meg a Fort Hagenbe. Szóval ezeket gyorsan orvosoltam, a többi az meg jó kérdés, hogy hol lesz, majd még utána nézünk. Na de. Menjünk át most vele, van a híres, nem most teleportban az institútba.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Hát,
Let's do this. All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform.
Ja, bocs.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Szóval így történik. Bum. És mindenkinek az institutban.
Hello.
Father.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Institute reside. Hogy micsoda. Institute jumpert is tudunk lopni, úgy van. Na de. Igen, ezt az oldalt is tudnánk választani, bár lehet, hogy majd egyszer csinálok egy olyan végigjátszást, és ahol ezt választom. Outside the wire. És locate Dr. Lee. Aha, hogy meghekkelem ezt a kompjútert, az jó lesz nekem. Nem is kell meghekkelni. Vagy be kéne rakni egy... Most tudom, micsodát. Most el is tudnánk adni az institútot, bár de... Azt mondom, hogy menjünk egy kicsit beljebb, mi vagy történhet. Úgyis meg kéne szerezni egy gyógyszert, aki csodálnak.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Ha.
Welcome to the Institute.
Ó, wow.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Ha.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Honnan tudod? Nézzük csak ki van itt. Sean. Lesök.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Ó, így kapom.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
Kap be.
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father.
Huh.
Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
Hogy mi?
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Várjunk csak.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. You'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Take a level.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Nagyszerű. Mi volt? És most akkor megjelent az institút a térképen, elméletek bármikor ide tudom most már teleportálni. Vissza. De... Istenem, telefon geci. Haló? Igazából, várjál. Kedden talán? Szombatig kell a papír igazából. Igen. Jó, jössz akkor ma? Király. Jó. Oké, majd megmondod utána, szia. Hogyha hazajössz. Én is úgy gondoltam. Aha, oké. Szia. Szia, köszi, szia. Na jelen. Division Leaders. Hát egy a liftet, ha tovább megyek. És ezt a liftet használom, aztán rá jó lesz nekem. Már megint fölfele megy be, ott meg nem jó. Már akkor van egy ötletem. Aha. Hasonló tortáit kell keresni Virgil számára. Mert normál esetben ez a lift is elhozhatné ide a fő célunkig egyébként. Például. Na ne.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive circuit.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
Arra lenne. Dr. Lee. Nekünk a bioscience kell. Institute Bioscience.
Dr.
Vannak
Holden
itt
said
gorillák
gorilla
mindnek.
project is showing promising results.
És ezt kéne feltörni, hogy jó legyen. Hoppá. Mesterterminál. Nem, ez nem baj. FIV laboratóri. Bring the serum to Virgil. Nyilván oda bejönnénk, akkor baj lenne. Már. Na de kérem, hol van Mr. Lee akkor? Vagy Dr. Lee, vagy kicsoda? Mert most valahogy lekerült a térképről.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Aha. Bár most nem fogtok dolgozni vele, mert elárulok mindenkit a gecibe. Meg azt is megmondom a Brotherhoodnak, hogy hol van a helyetek. De egyébként ez előtt a főépület alatt, mint látható, CIT Ruins alatt.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nézzük csak ki van itt.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Csak nem Dr. Lee.
Doctor. Oh, it's you. You're not
Oh.
authorized to be here. Actually, I was looking for you. Me? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
Te mentél, te kurva, ügyetlen
Oh,
sejt.
it's you. You're not authorized to be here. Actually, I was looking for you. Me? Why? I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you. You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Huh.
No, I just want to talk. Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Hát igazából happy help. Meg lehet győzni, ha jól emlékszem.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor. Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left. The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back. Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here? Father trusts me, and so should you. He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that. The Brotherhood has always been straight with you. You're wasting your breath.
Anyád.
The Brotherhood has... I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Piros.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth. You're wasting your breath.
Írott hagyjál meg. Megint jön a betöltések ideje. Ha. Bár ezt is el lehetne úgy intézni, mint a kicsodát. Hogy visszajönnek később.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a...
Ha.
Your work, you're wasting your breath. Your work, you're wasting your breath. I'm a... Your work, you're wasting your breath. I'm a... Your work. You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Nagyszerű. Akkor gyakorlatilag meggyőztük őt. Azon gondolkodok, hogy még egy pár mellékküldetés azért beleférne. For service currently unavailable.
For goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
Operating at full capacity.
Na és most? Most mindenképpen találkozni kell ezekkel a líderekkel, faszomat.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion
Doc,
is nothing short
they weren't
of
kidding.
revelation.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Hot.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Huh. Ja, még ott a Bioscience-en maradt valami, mi? Hogyha az az. Nyilván utána beszélek a Fatérrel, aztán az kienged minket.
It's great to have you here.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Ha. Na, még egy valakivel kell beszélni, ha igaz. Remélem ezzel nem árulom el a Brotherhoodot.
Good to see you.
I'm as good as he is. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo's
That's my cursor.
Identity.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
So
some
much
heads together.
research, so little time.
Dragging their feet on the targeting
Always be
package
vigilant.
upgrades I asked for.
We have
Maybe I
many
should take some
enemies.
courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me?
Hi, Doc.
Kosh.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Huh.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Yeah.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Köszönöm, játék.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Sinitra Union, vagy micsoda. Ám de... Mint mondtam, most kapja be az Institute, aztán visszavisszük a... barlangból cuccost. Először is. Ó, Paladin Dance.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see.
I'd advise against breathing in this
Retrovirus has matured
Smell
nicely.
awful.
Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Ugye beadja magának. And
now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Aha. Igazából egy hét múlva kb. Érdemes visszanézni ide. Addig megcsinálhatjuk a... mondanám, hogy Taking Independence, de az még megbasz. Certain Call. Nem tudom melyik küldetés. Ja de, ezt. Ez a Trinity Tower küldetés. És ott a Trinity Towerben is van egyébként egy bövölhead. A legeslegtetején az épületnek. Remélem nem baj, hogy késlekedünk most egy kicsit. Addig is 6 a szérom a Virgilnek. Mert mondjuk talán azt is csináltam egyébként, hogy várok egy hetet kávé. Vagy alszok egy hetet úgymond. Csak addig gyűjtsünk XP-t, én azt mondom. Na de, melyiket a Trinity Tower? Bár fuck, és akkor így mutatni fogja. De itt az a legmagasabb épület itt, ha igaz. Ez az épület is. Hármasok a szupermutásoktól. Aha. Fist.
Something there.
Miért nem én vagyok az első ilyen humán, aki megpróbálja ezt véghez vinni? Csak fogyóval már visszadik.
If they cannot kill one puny human, they are less than nothing! You fight well for a human. Now die like one!
Huh.
My warriors are waiting for you!
Várjál, valaki dobott gránátot. Ki az? Mi az? Óvatosan.
Scream! Scream for your worthless life!
You hear that?
Aha, csak onnan jött.
Found you.
Előtt is vannak méregek. Ez részerpazarlás, nem?
Human! You fight almost as good as a super mutant! Maybe we will put you in the cage with straw and rats! You move too much!
Engem nem kell bebörtönözni, köszi. Ám, de hol van az az egy darab? Ott, hogy lent maradt.
Scream! Scream for mercy! Hey! You disappear! No fair!
Jött vele. Most ögösse. Hogy mi? Advanced door.
Yes.
That's a skill they don't teach you in camp.
Kepsztes. Y is lesz benne? Vagy nem? Az mi volt? Pedig már ilyen novice gépekben egyre kevesebb szó van, nem? És egyre több dúd. Word. Nem. Akkor a betű lehet benne, nem mi van? Mindezt egy advanced save. Pets. Keeps. Nem. Ja, most már ki lehet szedni ezeket is amúgy. Még egy eltűnt. Most se tudja haver. Már meg lesz az. Paladin Dance for it, bazd meg, azért nem félek el normálisan.
Sweet.
Na. Na, ha jól tegyem államon a babüled, akkor könnyebb a föltörés.
Sweet.
Na. Most, hogy ez megvan, quick save.
A noise gonna be a good fight!
Jó hely volt OTC mondjuk. Ja, na. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boring. Oh. Something there.
Yeah, watch. Az egy lőszerpazarlás volt. Pillanatra azt hittem hozzák egy szupermutáson.
Out there! What's that? Gonna be a good fight!
Na jó. Valahogy föl lehet menni pedig. Na itt van fist. Master lock. Na egyébként fel tegyük törni, nézzük csak.
Nice. Follow strong. He knows the best way down off of this.
Go to lift. Go fast, humans.
Nem csak.
What is it?
Perfect.
Miri bubblehead. Ja, de egyébként itt volt a kulcsoknak. De strongot lőjék már itt. Ja, itt a lift.
So that whole built pilot thing, that's from
Hey, Strong.
These savages by Strong here believes it is the secret to human power. So he wants us to help him find it. I shall lift our spirits by quoting from the bard. Good night. Good night.
Rex.
Our doubts are traitors. Make us fools to fill me off my turn by willing to attempt.
Bye.
For wise men say it is the wisest course.
Ezek fel megnyugtatgatja magát.
Someone there? Gotta be a... What's that?
Jó, jó.
Hey, Strong.
Oj. Jaj, ez meg egy enforcer, bazd meg. Hogy már megyünk.
Hey, Strong.
Must have been nothing.
Na, de hol vannak a többi? Ah.
Hey, Strong.
Go away, bleeder.
Rex.
Many thanks for that timely rescue.
You're welcome.
As gracious as you are brave. Yes, well, in any event, I'm quite grateful. I'd like you to have this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think it's time I left this awful place. I'm returning to WRVR and resuming my career in radio.
Go find milk of human kindness with Strong.
Huh?
We need to swap some gear.
Strong can carry more than puny humans.
Igazából osztjátok nekem micsodát. Super mutant. Heavy armor.
Strong go with human.
Yes, I'll honor my promise.
Good. Human helps Strong find milk of human kindness. Strong learns secret of humans.
Why you'd choose to travel with this mutant is beyond me. It should be destroyed.
Metal Man makes Strong mad!
De egyébként nem hagyom hátra kicsodát.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
This human good fighter. Kill many brothers. Someday, Strong smash.
That's never gonna happen, mutant.
Strongot, hogy Szentcsőre hézbe küldjük minden összes többi követőnket. Aztán közben mi is menték el Szentcsőri hézbe. Várni egy pár napot, aztán megnézni Virgilt. Hogy működik-e a szírom. Ó, itt vagyunk-e? Valami kell ennek a fegyvernek a módosításához. Először is egy weapons workbench.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Science név. 4. Change an ammo to fusion meg. Change an ammo to fusion style. Alien Broster Round. Szóval ja, nem akarok én lemondani erről a fegyverről se. Pigment Blade. Már mondjuk egy level up-ra valónk van. És az meg egy alak el a Science-hez. Nick Valentine itt lenne velünk, akkor ő tudna mit kezdeni ezzel a Mysterious Stranger-rel, mert ő reagál rá. Medik. Medik, akkor lakjunk egyet az Intelligence-re. Aztán utána Science, ameddig tudjuk, utána folytatjuk az Adovanium Skeletonnak a csinálását, építését. És barátai. Short Combat Rifle. Oh igen. Essek el most, azt hiszem, hogy 2 darab és 2 féle pisztolyom van. Ez szarab. Egyelőre. Aztán tegyünk már egy kitérőt a Vault 111-esbe még egyszer. És utoljára. Ugyanis az, hogy emlékeztek, volt egy Monster Lock és mögötte egy fegyver. Azt most már megbírjuk szerezni, hogyha igaz. Rodaway. Rodex. És én nem, hogy ezeket itt hagytam. Ja, de minden nyílik, hanem minden. Aztán Century részbe várunk egy jó pár napot akkor. Utána még megcsináljuk majd a Silver Shroud a vezető mellékküldetést is. Nagy vagyok. Cryolator kész. Szop ki.
Sweet. Perfect.
Cryolator. Fogyasztósugár gyakorlatilag erre kell szar a fegyverben nyújt, de legalább ezt is beraktuk a gyűjteményünkbe. Mit tudom mutatni igazából? Így néz ki.
Why is it so quiet in here? I don't like it.
Már nyilván nem paladin, de fel kéne ezt megmutatni. Ha mondjuk Century hízbe valakin. Na mindegy, a rég az, hogy lefogyassza az enemit. Mindenki ebből szedő ment be? Van, ami nincsen. Mi nincsen? Van, ami a 70, valami esik rá. Mi a fasz? Vagy megeket 77-nél. Water is van, food is van, bed is van. Már mondjuk lehet még foodunk, ha úgy van.
Seems to be growing well.
Van nálunk melon. Már majd kell, egy valakit meg lehetne majd gondozásukra rakni. Na, ki az, aki ráér, mondjuk Nick Valentine. Akkor úgy néz ki, hogy még mindig kell ide valakiket asszajnolni, nem? Itt vannak, aki néz. Assign to defense. Abban gondolkodok, hogy ezt most már át lehetne asszajnolni. Mondjuk ide, mert a defense ez megvan. Na, most már egy csomó foodunk lesz. Szóval én lerakom ezt a cryolátort, vagy micsodát. Na, ennyit itt van az a bug. Mert Traskan Karla sose hagyja el a micsodát. Century Hills-t. Az 24 óra alvása és fejlesztett lennék, de... Power up. Annál ez még korai volt. Abandoned check. Én oda kellett volna menni, hogyha institútos küldét akarok végrehajtani, gondolom. Kos. Mindig szupermutáns. Na de hol volt a Silver Shroud? Good Neighborba. Már még majd az bekövetkezik tényleg az a mély pár napot. Párszor 24-et. Strong is ott van, az is segített meg a kertészetbe.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
Strong szépen kertészkedni fog. Paladin Delf. Most csak Sturgeon-es, A newset, vagy micsoda? Hogy össze is kertészkedne öreg. Harminc fúr már csak elég lesz. Kettő néző, na csak 5 vannak, aki néz. Mert igazából most alvásprocessz történik, hogy helyre jöjjön, ugye? És hogy megnézzük, hogy működik-e a micsoda. Virgil. Hogy mi van? Check on Virgil. Ahogy kívánod. Na nézzük, sikerrel jártuk. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. It needs some
Vision.
refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step.
Huh.
It still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or
what a horrible
help yourself
smell.
to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Sikerrel jártunk, oh.
Yes.
Energy weapon. Ja, most már mindent el tudunk vinni, azt mondta a csávó. Vagy bármit legalábbis. Mindezt egy bögrével bennem.
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
Voltek lapkót. Más esetleg.
Virgil.
Did you need something? Make yourself at home. Such as it is.
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. Hát igazából akkor győzelem, hogy úgy mondjam. Szóval ezzel a szérummal gyakorlatilag minden szupermutáns vissza lehetne változtatni akkor emberré. Már az csak egy elméleti feltevés. Na de, Silver Shroud. Még mielőtt folytatjuk a Brotherhood-os cuccost.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Huh. Hát... Super Sledge, taktikál plazma pisztoly. Hát... Plazma cartridge mennyi van itt? Jó sok. Nagy fúziós cell, hát... 896 kapot én nem sajnálok érte. Na jó, de... Memory 10. Megint. Belegondolkozok, hogy most már föl lehetne térni Proctor Tigennek a kis bungalóját, aztán ellopni pár cuccot onnan. Például a Gauss Rifle-t, amire kasszor fegyver mondjuk, de azért magunk kivel lehet tenni.
Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey there.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Huh.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Huh?
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
Making the world better is the Brotherhood's primary mission. We just use less eccentric methods.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, But we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never consider any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
Flirt, esetleg.
It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
From one soldier to another. I'm glad to see...
Ma pedig be fog jönni.
It would never be...
From one soldier to another.
It would never...
From one soldier to another. I'm glad...
It would never be...
I didn't know you felt that strongly about our... Well, about us. I'm sorry if I seem... confused. You've certainly given me something to think about. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Hey.
All right.
Várjunk, nem ez az ajtó kell nekünk. Még azóta se. Bár igazából van itt még egy ismerős tag, valahol itt Good Neighbor-ba, azt is meg kéne keresni. Csak az a baj, nem tudom, hogy hol. Talán itt. Meg mit éreznek? Miért vannak téphúzba éppen?
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going
Hey
to go
there.
down
You're
and
new
do
around
some
Good Neighbor.
work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stop using, you would focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Na, ezek csak.
What?
Hoppá.
No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Itt van a Vault rep.
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary.
What? You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
Huh.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault Tech never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before.
Háború eredetről.
Oh God, I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Menj Sanctuary-be.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
That thing shouldn't be living anywhere. It should be put out of its misery.
Ha. Szóra sem érdemes Paladin, de ez a megjegyzése. Na de. Miért vissza a 114-eshez? Aztán... Publish Comics. Itt valahogy minden igaz. Szokásos kupakok. Szóval itt valahogy minden igaz, a Silver Strandnak az armorja. Meg ha jól emlékszem, egy csomó gúl. Ezen még sokan vannak. Jó, hogyha nem lennék is azok. Glowing van például. Párosság egy radrós volt. Ez a technical document. Azok kellene most nem kicsodálni. Hoppá. Silver Shroud script. Jó sokat láttunk belőle. Ó, nem már. Kemény ez a glowing gomb, meg. Keményebb, mint az előző részben. De majd talán a White-eret felállgóruk lesznek, amíg keményebbek. Silver Shroud costume. Menjünk innen. Ja, akkor most vissza kéne menni a Silver Shroud kosztümöt. Aha. Jó sokat tért már vissza az a steampunk. Szerintem elég ez is így, akkor nem kell tovább húzni a doktornak az utcát.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Lehet, hogy ez jobb lesz, mint a Drifter Armor. Sőt, több, biztos, hogy jobb. 42-es védelem. Akkor megvan a fő armorunk egy darabig? Gyakorlatilag így nézünk ki benne. Armor az jó. Perception plusz 1.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver...
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets.
I heard you.
Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Huh.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with me,
Jasmine. Chamomile.
Good work.
Pain.
Don't leave anything behind.
Ecstasy. This can only be the den
No, Victor.
of mysteries.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're...
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great.
Heard what
Great.
you did.
Silver
Saved
Shroud's
that Miss
dispatched
Goodman
justice
from
already.
supermutants.
Miss Selmy has
Yes,
been
not
avenged.
everyone appreciates the bar.
Shit, the shroud
All
off
right.
Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have
We
killed
ain't the
people.
only friends of AJ.
Excuse me.
And?
Hey,
You follow?
look at
get
the
it.
clown. This is my turf, clown.
Can't let AJ kill
And
kids.
I don't appreciate what you call them
Whatever.
trespasses.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. We can't put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
Come on, dollface. It's right through here.
Treten a Shroud.
Stop selling to children, miscreant, or face my wrath!
Your crimes against these civilians ends now.
Screw you. Waste the free.
Minden ez a válaszban meg.
She's all right. Ain't you all right? Well, yeah.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all right. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome...
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy
News Radio.
Whitechapel Charlie.
Evil walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
Fölmert. Ja, jöhet haza? Oké, na szél. Igazából rostos üdítés, oké. Oké, na puszi, szél.
And no, robotic hellspawn they were, but not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years.
One of them wankers from the posters.
This.
What you wearing that for?
This is someone new.
You look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named
Shroud, then? You don't know anything. Nothing. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. You're set on meeting. You see, it can be arranged.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Huh.
Yeah, what did he ever do for me, huh? Okay, so he created me. What
drifter.
Who needs a father who sends his kids out to die?
Silver Shroud. I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade of bastard.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners.
Istenem! Még itt van, nem lőtőn a betűkör, azt a kurva telefonnal, adok mindjárt. Mi van? Nincs nem a telefonon, vagy? Na, halló? Hát, jó. Oké, semmi. Ezt most indulok el itt maradok. Hát, Halival megyünk, látlak. Hát, jó, mindegy. Meg én hogy menjek 11-kor, amikor Halinak el kell menni anyjával a kutyával? Mivel menjek? Jó. Jó van, szia. Sem!
Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Töltsé játék a kurva anyád neked is. Na.
Galaxy walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist Unmasked.
Over a bit of fire. Reminds me of our adventure against the Chelsea mistress.
Indeed, Silver Shroud. But that mound was murderous. But a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress. What you mistake for evil is actually only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Metal is the future of Massachusetts. The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur.
Ez elejtelem a raiderekkel is.
With that cheap getup, you're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward. Our newfound friend for the head of the bodiless rot. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No, I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me forget it and love me. You didn't love any of us, you selfish jamoke. It's time to repay.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bird crawls willingly into the
Robots
spider's
are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So,
You
face to
have taken
City
your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
Mechanist, you will be destroyed.
Nem menekül? Ja nem.
And that is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to?
Hey, Silver Do-Gooder, it's me, the head. Yeah, that's right. I'm up here in the rafters. I'm your eye in the sky.
Pulse mine.
I saw where the Mechanist went. He's in that office, up the stairs.
Well done, heroic head. Your adjusted attitude has made allies of us all. Silver Shroud, shall we?
We shall.
Stop right there. Not a step closer. You may have defeated my robot children, but now I will turn your own weapon against you.
Silver Shroud, he's armed with your silver shooter, your most revered rifle.
So he is, mistress. So he is. All right, Mechanist. It's your move. Shoot! If you've got the chutzpah.
I have been waiting for this moment a long time, Silver Shroud. With you and your harlot out of the way, the age of the robots can truly begin. Now, die.
Ez jó hangzik. Na igen, rádió. Ja. Akkor vissza Good Neighborbe.
Mechanist. That's right, mistress. For what kind of crime fighter would I be without a few mysteries of my own? The silver weapon of the Silver Shroud can never harm the Silver Shroud.
Listen.
Who's out there?
All I wanted was a better life, a better commonwealth, free from the petty squabbles.
Negative visual on the target.
Humankind.
We have the why, but not the who. Soured Shroud, unmask this miscreant and reveal the man beneath the metal.
Yes, it is time we knew the truth. Who is the Mechanist?
By the rays of Ra, the Mechanist is none other than...
Mayor Murphy! Of course, it all makes sense.
My death in that alley. A ruse. He was just one of my robots. But by being dead...
You could turn your little hobby into a full-time endeavor. And the real estate papers?
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
Hankokkal kell találkozni.
Walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is
Just
operating
down
in
this
Good
alley.
Neighbor. And the kicker is,
Well,
it ain't
well,
me.
well.
How should I feel about
Looks
this?
like someone got lost on the wrong
This
side of the
neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself, I guess. Walked right out of a comic book. Priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another. Why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud. To no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you. You dig? Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just running scared. Hired himself some goons and is holding up his prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
A mystery, to be sure.
Ha! Sinjin thinks he's above judgment, but no one is safe from the Silver Shroud!
Don't get killed. You deal with Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show you some gratitude, if you need.
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Rádiókus. Most már egy darabig. És akkor oda el kell menni. Aztán az 2 raider vezető. Akiket ott lapátra kéne tenni, de majd meglátjuk. Szóval mehetünk a Pikmin galériától, etc. Aztán. Ez egyébként itt van az a hajó is. Ezért nem is az abandonett házban vannak. Charlestown. Na és nem jutunk át? Sehol? Akkor B-terv. Paladin, de ezt tudja az utat, hogy látom.
You've been really naughty, Mrs. Shroud. Making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out St. John's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your gut! What the?
Kapja Pelking. Nem menekül. Örülök neki. Ez Bunker Hill egyébként? Elméletileg van a vízen egy ilyen hajó, amiben szintén olyan papírhet, nem tudom, hogy ez az, hoppá. Myrorok Hunter és hoppá, örülök neki. Jöjj már meg. Nem egy könnyű ellenfelek, ezek sem mondjuk. Lehet, hogy ez az a hajó? Bár nem hiszem. Tudom, hogy lövöldözések vannak. Raiders camp. Nyilván egy kicsit elbír vele. Ojej. Ez a baj. Geci, adok egy páron.
Sweet.
Let's open it up.
Nézd, vannak, aki néz. Kurva Raiders fihú van még itt valahol. Egyedül táborodott itt, vagy mi történt? Élet furra. Find Kent. Találjuk meg Kentet gyors. Bár egy banda vezér meg lenne, nem? Vagy ezt kapja be? Vagy Raider vezér, vagy milyen? Ja, lehet, ezt kapja be. Ah, the csaj van.
Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Calm yourself. The Shroud is here to help.
Please, stop. That's what got Kent into trouble in the first place. A dozen raiders barged in and snatched him. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
On your knees, dirtbag.
Baby.
What are you doing?
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud,
Meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee. Ah!
Cool.
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Jaj. Elrabolták a fő réderek őt, vagy mi? Ott már lesz Raider, Waster is, meg Survivor is, meg ilyen baszók. Menjünk szint úgy hardware támból. Mert honnan máshol kellene. És honnan máshonnan. Ám de kurva jó az a fegyver, meg minden. De szerintem ez egy kicsivel jobb. Gyorsabb talán. Ó. Óvatosan. Szupermutánsok is vannak a környéken. Föl is robbantott valami. Farlane Hill Estate. Nagylány medve. Ennyit róla. Ennyire kemény a fegyverme. Főleg, ott van még egy. Elsütött a kórház. De a lapon nem volt még. Mert mindjárt lesz. Milton General Hospital.
Facilities like this were funded by privately owned corporations, more interested in making a profit than helping mankind.
There you are, you little bitch.
I heard
Someone there?
Valahogy le lehet venni egy szintet. Rész pedig. Ah. De akkor szerintem más nem lévén lift lesz ebből. Mondom. Pince. Ez robotok is voltak? Múlt idő. Meg még vannak is. Na csak mennyi Coca-Cola van itt. Ja, meg még itt is egy masina. Bár lehet, hogy ez rossz helyre viszem. Mit akart a Raider? Kuff.
Nice.
Ennyi kellett a levelekhoz. Na de. Ja, igen, azt mondtam, hogy a Science-et fogjuk felhúzni maximumra, hogy ezt a fegyvert ne dobjuk ki, hanem meg tudjuk és megtartsuk. Raider Waster. Talent Paladin Dance. Remélem már jó helyen leszünk.
Gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Ken's head.
You shield yourself behind an innocent. You are Crimson, and you shall fall before me.
Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend.
Like you walk straight out of a comic book. But you and I know, you're human. And you're weak. You came here and for what? You little sidekick?
I have cut a path through all your thugs. Who can truly say I'm not the Shroud?
Don't listen, man. She's a phony. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with St. John.
I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its Shroud!
Stop talking like that!
It is the Shroud, it really is! Screw this!
Cowards! Cowards!
Na jó van. Meg kéne menteni a csávót. Na mindegy, akkor először kérdezünk, vagy micsoda, először lövünk, aztán kérdezünk. Megemlékszik. Már mondjuk van egy ötletem. Be kell venni egy sziót, hogyha van. Szerintem nem lesz.
Say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel.
De csak megölte. Már mondjuk lenne még egy ötletem. A csávó az mitől is esett el? Na de. Na meg még szar a fegyver, bazd meg.
Say it again. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. You're not walking away
Hogy várjunk, nem lehet kimagyarázni akkor a kurva anyját már neked, meg az. Nem fogjuk tudni megmenteni egy csávót sehogy. Na mondjuk lenne még egy módszerem mondjuk. Stealth boy.
You're not walking away from this.
Good guys do it again.
Akkor szop le. Valahogy most megmentjük a csávót akkor is.
I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head.
You sheep.
Don't talk to some of these loose.
Friends don't make you weak. They make you...
I can play you like a chump. So what's gonna happen?
Sure.
Then we're gonna shoot. Then, I'm going to good name.
Right.
No one.
Na, ezek csak.
Leave Kent out of this.
Looks like it's my lucky day, because I'm getting both of you.
Akkor szop le. Kill me first, nem?
You know what would really get to Kent? Killing his friend, his hero, right in front of him.
Nice try.
You know what would...
Nice try.
You know what would...
Nice try.
You know what would...
Nice try.
Az is valami Dr. Léné, bazd meg.
You know what...
Nice try.
You know what would...
Nice try.
Nem, ezt rá jól jár, nem csinált. Máskülönben lefosom, hogy mi lesz Kenttel most már tényleg.
You know what would...
Enjoy the show, Kent. After I'm done with the Shroud, you're next.
Kösz a grenédek. Hol van neked kis buzi? Elő. Csak hogy... Ezt így kellett volna már kezdetektől fogva. Benézek, csak erre van még. Explozív. És explozív tudtos.
Sweet.
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life.
I'm glad I got here in time.
You and me both, Shroud. But I don't know. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right. But I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Good Neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
Miért hankok az a Shroud? Ah. Jó, hogy van egy pár plazma cartridge is itt. Ez azt jelenti, hogy hamarosan lesz plazma fegyverünk végre.
I just need time to recover, you know?
Nyomás öregé, majd se vagyok. Bár valami gyorsabb kiút esetleg. Nem létezik. Vagy én vagyok ilyen kurva vak. Mindegy, akkor bemegyünk azon az úton, amelyiken jöttünk, nagy ügy. Coca-Cola machine, ami empty. Az utolsó, az kamu volt. Na nézzük. Old State House.
Holy moly, the Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no, death is coming for me.
Huh.
The deed is done. The dreaded St. John breathes no more.
All by your lonesome, you took down the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
Oh yeah.
You played your part in serving justice to those most deserving of it.
I'm gonna miss these little conversations. Ah, Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good Neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Rhett Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me. I'm gonna need some time
to
heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
Try chess.
Yeah.
Hey, Hancock.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
Nem tudom, hogy lehet Hancockot a követőmé tenni most így hirtelen. Na de. Megyek oda először is, ahol ott épet, én azt mondom, utána menjünk fel oda a Proctor Ingramhoz, vagy kihez? Ja nem, oda most menjünk előbb. Oda a boltoshoz, tudjátok, na.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can't be favored.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Köszi. The Slavdet.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scat off my boots.
Na most nincsen telebozd meg a krét. Priv the main deck.
Attention! Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Didn't like this, Rust Bucket.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
You believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Mi? Recombination. Inatiano van benne szerintem.
Got it.
Hát. Most itt jössz felterem is. Örülök neki.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you.
Gyakorlatilag. De akkor miért nem piros, bazd meg? Rajta kaptak az a nagy lapok. De jó van. Akkor open, bazd meg. Nem basszák meg a számat. Laser full stock. X01 helmet. Két milliméter. Ezt is azért elviszik, ha nem nagy baj.
You know those synths with the plastic faces?
Proctor Tegan.
They
Can I help you
creep
with
me the
anything?
heck out.
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Na, ezek csak. Jó kerészség van nála. 2 mm-es ammó fog kellene majd a micsodához, ha igaz. De az még nincsen itt. Plazma kartridge van. Fusion cernája van. Gyakorlatilag így néz ki a Gauss Rifle. Mindjárt kipróbáljuk.
Twisted sense of humor.
Nice try.
Annyira mondjuk nem rossz fegyver. Csak limitált belőle a lőszer nagyon. Azért nem nagyon éri meg. Megint ugye lehet, hogy fejlesztek a lopakodásra, aztán itt kifosztok mindent a gecibe. Mert ugye az, ami még ott mozdítható. Hol van a laser rifle? Nincs nálam most laser rifle, az elég nagy baj. Na szóval mi ez, ami megmozdítható? Mert lehet, hogy így is össze tudom szedni őket. Uff. Meg olyan jó mentegetni, nem igaz? Úgy kell csinálni, hogy hidden legyek. Ennyi. Szóval akkor fel akartam menni aludni egyet. Brotherhood Squire.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum could be fatal.
Na de, itt vagyunk-e?
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
System Delta's at 1.
Liberty Primed. Oh yeah. Egy jó küldetés.
With your reconnoiter of the Institute complete, we finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Miért is lesz az érdekes küldetés? Kép alapján már láthattátok, de...
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Nem a Privden lesz a fő haderő, hanem... Ó, igen,
This
baby.
storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The
Liberty Prime.
the capital wasteland is a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Huh.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
És közben megérkezett Dr. Lee. Ugye Liberty Prime volt, aki segített a DLC-be, csak aztán orbitálisan lebombázta őket a szemétláda enklávé. Aztán most a mi feladatunk lesz, hogy összerakjuk őt elsősorban. Jó sok alkatrészből áll össze szegény. Ez fent van a Privdenen?
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited.
Cade won't clear me for duty.
Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Night Captain Cade for immediate decontamination.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget.
That is all.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Oké, az gyors volt. Mi ez, Switch Quest, bazd meg? Oda-vissza szaladgálós?
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
She's as dedicated as they come. A real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
Huh.
So, there is a heart beating under all that armor after all.
I suppose I deserve that. I just don't normally find these discussions easy to handle, so I try to avoid them at all costs. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Huh.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
The way you held Halen tells me that you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with the death.
Szóval tudni. Nyomatott egy végyet, a Clever. Lekölt az alfatett Cleverre, hogy nyomassal egyet. Oh wow. Szóval ezért volt itt az alámány.
Proctor Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure. Anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Aha, szóval először egy high-powered magnetre van szükségünk. Vagy legalábbis 4-re, nem? Na de. Szerintem még mert ezt megcsináljuk majd, és felfedezzük először is a hajós parti kiképzőközpontot, helyett azt a hajós lokációt. Megcsináljuk azt. Hogyha betöltene. Szóval felfedezzük azt a lokációt. És akkor azzal a küldjével kezdünk majd, nem tudom, hogy mennyire lesz jó vagy rossz ötlet. Akkor még mindig kurvára radioaktív a víz egyébként meg, amúgy. Hamrádió. Ez nem a cápából egy jelenet? Amúgy egyébként. Tele van a játék egyébként easter-egekkel, csak a fasz se tudja, hogy még micsoda havert már.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
Hát valahogy föl lehet rájutni pedig. Valahogy. Még mentősónak is van itt. Nem az a kérdés, hogy mi se áll a hajó tetején, hanem hogy kell fölmenni oda. Például így.
USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
Scanning. Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. Driver's license. S91328862. Lawyer. Ahoy there, citizen. You are hereby conscripted into the Congressional Army.
So now I'm in the army. All right.
Your cooperation is greatly appreciated, madam. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the double quick, madam.
Aha. Legyen bárral is a följáró, mi? Ah.
What a horrible smell.
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way.
Ah. Már csak egy fölút kéne.
Midshipmen, stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
Unidentified intruder.
Csak nem értem, hogy néha miért tölt ilyen lassan. Hol vagyunk a micsodába? Elgérnék randomized.
None of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
Thanks for calling him off me.
The scan shows you have the proper number of appendages still, so all is well. I am Captain Ironsides, commander of the USS Constitution. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. Be calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
Huh.
A sad state of affairs for such a historic ship.
Honestly, for its age, the vessel is in remarkable condition.
On that, we are in agreement. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
Just tell me what you need.
Excellent. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will review your instructions. Dismissed. Look like scavengers approach.
Mr. Navigator.
And the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort.
Hát... Rágyók működnek, úgy látom. Istenem. Lövegetni sose fogynak el? Aha. Talk to Boson, talk to Navigator.
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
You certainly have pep.
Much obliged for the compliment. But on to the mission of the day. A last marine expedition. Valiantly returned with much needed supplies, including replacement power cables, madam. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
I'll get right on it.
My anxiety emulators are lightening by the microsecond. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
Uh-huh.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Nézzük csak. Lehet választani. Igazából install. Mi basszunk ki velük?
Courses through the Constitution's veins. Again! Her systems, long starved, flicker to life. A hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to our shame, I previously complained about is fluctuating wildly.
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Only for you, man. Power relay coils. Common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely. They would be of some assistance. Fair winds and following seas.
All
is well.
Repar intelligens plusz 1. Ez jó lesz.
Bosun.
Power flows far and steady. I would have pulled you, but alas, I cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, madam, huzzah!
Well, you're very welcome, Bosun.
You are too kind. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on her last legs. If you've not already, speak to him. Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. Cool, well, Mr. Navigator.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Azt kérdem, hogy sok ládával. Hol vagyunk, az meg a... Most tudom, hol.
Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
Ahoy, soldier!
Pont
Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
You robots do a good job of defending your ship.
Proclamation 1.
Defend the Constitution by any means necessary.
Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
I can help. Where is it?
Stolen by human scavengers. Reclaim chip at Scavengers Forward Recon Station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, madam.
És van valamelyik holttesten?
Chained on the other side.
Don't shoot! Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They weren't trying to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
Hát...
Sounds like I was just in the wrong place. It happens.
Ah, thanks. A lot of those assholes were already on edge. You waltzing right into the Constitution just pushed them over. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
He knew I was an American, so he drafted me.
America? Isn't that some old world mumbo-jumbo? Whatever. So you got to see the inside, huh? All that salvage. The real motherlode. Just waiting to be stripped and sold.
Hát...
It's probably worth a fortune.
We scored this one and no more scrounging in the gutters. Ever. So you talked with the tin can. What'd he have to say?
Ironside says you stole a guidance chip. He wants it back.
His guidance chip, right. You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
I'm sure there's a good reason he needs them.
You seriously want to help that idiot Bolts for brains? Screw that robot and come work with us. There's dozens more of us nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with her.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This lady's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that fricking tin can once and for all.
No deal. I'm with Ironsides.
Better that robot than these hooligans.
Then screw you, asshole. You're lucky we don't gun you down.
It would be better for all of us if you just leave.
Yes? Those scavers are under our protection.
Jó lenne, hogyha csávó kell elmenne, vagy valami.
Let's do this!
Drag everything that moves. For God's sake, don't destroy the soldiers.
You're gonna pay for that!
Kapjátok be. Bár nem akartam ezt folyamodni, de... De ők kezdték. Bár nem akartam fegyvert fogni.
These noxious fumes are quite revolting.
All is well.
Eléggé labirintusszerűen van megcsinálva az a hajó.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building.
Ezt mindig elmondod?
Hey, Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Chip recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report. 1 error remaining. Guidance radar's transmitter is not functional. Requires replacement.
Happy to help you out. Again.
Soldier's happiness is irrelevant. Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, madam.
Uh-huh.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will be lucky.
Ezt nem lehet megcsinálni micsodával. Szóval mindenképpen másokat kell hozni. Azt érzem, hogy nem lehet ügyesbe valahogy lejönni. Mert szerintem halál nélkül nem igazán. Na mindegy, én azt mondom, hogy akkor innen folyt köv, ezzel kezdünk majd délután, vagy holnap esetleg, ha délután nem is. Szóval akkor köszönjük, hogy néztetek, viszlát a következő részben, és addig is sziasztok!